Hey, good morning, dragons. I'm Mr. Slano, and this is Flame, and look who Flame brought. It's Queen Colleen. Hi, Queen Colleen. We hope you're having a great start to your day, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Got some exciting stuff going on all around the building, right, Flame? SOLs. The rain has been a little bit of a downer, but that's okay, dragons. We will persevere. Before we get going on that, let's hear what Varsitha has to say. Take it away, Varsitha.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice to all. Moment of silence.
Brilliant work, Varsitha. We're so glad you led us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 5:56. Oh, that is so early. 5:56 in the morning, and Queen Colleen, the sun is going to set at 8:15, a quarter past 8. That is neat stuff. And dragons, we had some rainy animals that were out and about yesterday in the rain, and that got us to thinking, what animals like being out in the rain? What animals don't like being out in the rain? And how do they work together? Well, there's this neat thing, dragons. You brought this up, Queen Colleen. It's called a food web. A food web, dragons, is a connectivity of different food chains where different animals might rely on other animals to support each other for food. You have, when we ask about herbivores and carnivores and omnivores, we also have decomposers, producers, consumers, and they all work together to make sure that life is sustained in certain parts of the world. And right here in Virginia, Queen Colleen found this cool book that says, what are food chains and food webs? What were we looking at yesterday, Flame? We were looking at a bunch of ravens. Ravens are very smart, dragons. We'll get to them in a little bit. But there was this cool picture in a forest food web. You see that? A food web, dragons, is, see all the arrows pointing to each other? They're not exactly simple. They're different animals that rely on other animals for food. And if you look right here closely, see that raven? See that little black bird right there? It's pointing to a squirrel because it eats squirrels. And it also eats other animals that might have died or have been left over from other animals. Like if that wolf eats an animal and has some leftovers, the raven might swoop in and scoop up the leftovers. That's called being a scavenger. A scavenger means that something has already been put on the ground and you have taken the time as a raven to finish the meal. Other than being a scavenger, Queen Colleen, are ravens herbivores, which means they eat only plants? Are they carnivores, which means they eat only meat? Or are they omnivores, which means they eat plants and meat? What do you think, Queen Colleen? Yep, because, you saw it in the web. They are omnivores. They will eat things that are on the ground, things that are left over, and they will hunt if they are hungry enough. Ravens, you might know, Flame, ravens are super smart, and they like the rain. That's why we saw them in the rain yesterday, and they are very populated. There are a lot of ravens in Northern Virginia. They communicate well. They're very important to food webs. Dun-dun-dun. It's time for the birthday box. All right, well, food webs, we don't necessarily contribute to the food web in the forest, but we do contribute to the birthdays. Let's see, we got the 15th, oh, a special birthday in kindergarten. It's Grayson. Happy birthday to Grayson. Hope it is a special day. And Queen Colleen, one of your favorites, Mr. Chiquillo. It's Mr. Chiquillo's birthday, our night supervisor. He's a great guy. Happy birthday to Mr. Chiquillo, keeping our school clean whenever he gets the chance. And speaking of food webs, it's Tasty Fish time. It's Tasty Fish time. Oh, that's the best tasty fish. Bring it on a Wednesday. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, Sardina. She wants to give a tasty fish to Lily because she is a good friend. Very nice job, Sarnita. And we have Christian in 3rd grade. Wants to give a tasty fish to Ali. Fresh off the SOL. being a good buddy, knowing that their actions affect others. Way to go, Ali. And then Maida wants to give a tasty fish to Keely because she is so kind and she helps me with her actions as well. Way to go. Way to go, kids. Tasty fish, part of a food web. We should draw a food web with tasty fish in it. Oh, breaking news. What's your breaking news, Flame? They're moving the basketball game. Flame, what, are you sure about that? You heard that too, Queen Colleen. When are they moving the basketball game? They're moving the basketball game to Friday, May 31st. That's not in a couple days. That's in 2 weeks. It's over 2 weeks. Okay, so Dragons, gotta mark our calendars. The basketball game has been moved to May 31st, Friday, May 31st at Luther Jackson Middle School. We had to move the fun run because of the rain. Now we've got to move the basketball game. But that's okay, Dragons, because we have been so flexible with all of our actions. And knowing that our actions affect others is the way to go. It is our Wednesday pillar. So when you get in your morning meeting, Dragons, how have you shown flexibility? And how have your actions affected someone in a positive way? So, on behalf of Flame, on behalf of Queen Colleen, I'm Mr. Salerno. Enjoy your Wednesday, Dragons. Make sure you see the goodness, be the goodness. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.